So today is Sunday, February 5th, 2023. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So it means 1 month ago today, I arrived here in Squamish, British Columbia. And you would think that my eyes would be all better because I'm here safe. But look, they look a little bit better, but let me tell you, I had to go back to the hospital because I tried everything I could holistically, did the things that the doctors never ask, like watched what I was eating, so a good wholesome diet with live foods. I was getting exercise, fresh air and sunlight whenever I could. I was managing my stress, so I thought. But anyways, the symptoms were not getting any better. I did get some polysporin medicated eye drops, and after 7 days, well, the symptoms were still there. My eyes were still as irritated. The polysporin worked for a day or two. Like, they started to relieve some of the symptoms a little bit, but then after the 4th day, it didn't do anything at all. So I just stopped using it. I decided to go back to the hospital because it was causing me a lot of stress, and I was actually thinking that I could possibly be losing my vision, and that was just causing unwanted stress. So to get rid of that, yes, I went back to the emergency. They did a lot of extensive testing, like invasive testing, where they had to freeze my eyes, like my eyeball itself, like putting drops in each eye, and it froze it, and then they would just tap it. It was like this little electric thing on each eye, and then they put like an orange drop in it, like an orangey yellow drop, and that's to see if they can see if there's any scratches on the eyeball itself, and then just other tests using machines. But they couldn't see, the doctor couldn't see anything, and so she didn't know what to prescribe or what to do. And so she sent me to a specialist, an ophthalmologist. That's it. There's a difference between an optometrist and an ophthalmologist. An ophthalmologist actually specializes in eye diseases and surgery, whereas an optometrist just basically, testing your eyes for vision and prescribing glasses, basically. So I had to go all the way to North Vancouver, which I didn't want. It was stressing me out because, I can't really see. It's really blurry because my eyes were constantly watering, and so it was, obstructing my vision. And not to mention that the roads weren't that good. It was raining pretty much all day, and so I didn't feel confident in my driving because I still haven't completely healed from the trauma that I experienced getting here. But nonetheless, I made it there with a lot of cognitive behavioral therapy, affirmations and stuff like that, reassuring myself that I can do it. And anyways, I got there, thankfully, and back in one piece. So I feel really good about that. The Dr. Fine, the ophthalmologist, he did run a bunch of different testing and taking pictures and stuff like that, 2 different machines, like a thorough examination. And in the end, he couldn't see anything wrong with my eyes. So, I was so grateful and relieved with that, But he did give me some cream, like a serum kind of thing to put on twice a day, rub it, the dry part of my eye, and try to get it, rub it into my eyelashes so it seeps into my eyes a little bit. And the first application that I did last night, instant relief. And today, they already look like 50% better at just one application. And so I can't imagine after 3 weeks of this. Wow. So let the healing begin, right? Because let me tell you, when you have a physical illness, it causes secondary problems like depression. I had to really seriously snap myself out of it because you think of depression as just being sad and lonely and stuff like that, but you don't really pick up on the hidden signs of depression, lack of motivation, the stuff that I used to love doing, I no longer want to do. Concentration and focus, couldn't do that. Making decisions was hard, like any kind of decisions, what to wear, what to eat, where to go, what to do. Simple decisions I was having trouble making. My sleeping patterns was off, having trouble sleeping, and when I fall asleep, having trouble staying asleep. That's another sign of depression. Weight. So dropping weight, because some people, when they get depressed, they eat too much. Some people can't eat. I can't eat. So I was losing weight in a not healthy way. But I recognized that. And when I recognized that I was feeling depressed, well, I did everything I could to get myself out of that depression. Like, it's the hardest thing to do is to get started. So I would always make sure that I would get ready, like wash my face and get dressed. And after I did that, well, that's basically the hardest part. It's just getting started. But then I would force myself to get outside and get some fresh air and get a little bit of exercise and stretching and pay attention to my emotions. I'm feeling like a complete sense of relief that I went and got myself examined, and there's nothing wrong with my eyes. So being that they didn't find anything, both at the emergency, at the end at the ophthalmologist, well, it obviously is a little bit psychosomatic. I believe that it was originally psychosomatic, but then for my eyes being so much liquid, it probably got like infected with, with things that can just cling to the eye that was constantly full of fluids. But anyways, I am so grateful that is almost a thing of the past, and I can begin my healing journey and start documenting what I've been trying to do for the last 3 years or so. Now that I'm out of the environment that was causing me the most stress, Quebec, and I'm many provinces away, I feel like I can, I've got my big girl voice back, and I can start telling my story. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to leave you with some peace, love, and light from my heart to yours. See you next video.